Hey YouTube, it's Will here again. Well, not again. It's been 4 months, has it? It's been a long time. Um, Today, I'm not bringing you a single feature. Nor am I bringing you a double feature. I'm bringing you a triple feature. You may be thinking, triple feature. What the hell am I going to talk about for three things? So let's break it down for you. We're going to be giving initial thoughts on this game, Paper Mario Sticker Star. We'll be giving a review on this game, Professor Layton and the Miracle Mask, and we'll be doing a playback of Mega Man. So, without further ado, intro time. Mega Man came out back in 1987. That's 25 years ago for those who don't want to do the math. At least. I mean, it's 2013 now, so it's going to be 26 years this year. It came out, and I believe it came out on the NES. I may be wrong, but I'm almost 100% certain. And it's a platformer that's different than any of the platformers of that time, where you play as a robot named Mega Man, and your goal is to take out the robot masters and defeat Dr. Wily. Um, I really don't know how the story goes because the games for the NES were not really story based. They were story based, but they did not give a backstory at all. So I really don't know what the story is. The game itself, like I said, it's platformer. You shoot the enemies with your power beam, I believe, and all the other powers you get after defeating the robot masters. And you jump from platform to platform, getting to the end until you meet up to with the robot master, defeat him, and continue. Um, it's a platformer because you gotta jump from platform to platform, jumping over pits and death spikes and all the other fun stuff. Uh, so yeah, the game is really fun. Since it's on the Virtual Console for the 3DS, you can save state, glitch, whatever, in which you save before boss, and you fight and die, and then you restore your save state, so it's like you never died, making the game a lot easier than it probably was back in 1987. Um, as I said, the game's fun, and I do recommend it to any person who really likes platformer games. This is a game that is, I'm gonna say, a jewel because Capcom is pretty much trashing Mega Man as a franchise. So, um, yeah, that's about it. As I said, I recommend it to anyone who likes platformers, and to you Mega Man fans, it's Mega Man on the go. Professor Layton is back, or has been back, in Professor Layton and the Miracle Mask. I know Dark Will did the initial thoughts, and he really wasn't that far into it. Uh, so, uh, I'll just go right into the review. I'm going to split my reviews into two parts: the good and the bad. And I'll start with the what I didn't like from Professor Layton and the Miracle Mask to start. First of all, just like Dark Will, the 3D sprites, character mods really weren't the best. However, what do you expect with a game that originally was flat 2D and trying to make it into 3D? This is their first time, so you gotta give them the benefit of the doubt. Um, Really, the 3D sprites weren't that bad because it was like it being 2D but giving it a little bit more depth, so you could put more characters on when they're talking and having them do a little bit more stuff, making it a little bit more unique. But the biggest problem was when they had these scenes in which the scene became 3D and you had the 3D sprites actually moving. Those were really bad. Like if the game wasn't so good, I would say those scenes would have broken the game for a lot of people. Um, But besides that, there really wasn't too much to complain about. Um, I found myself wanting to learn more about Layton's high school days more than the current story. It seemed more like investigating in Stansbury was more interesting than investigating Monte d'Or. Uh, I really enjoyed the game, especially learning about Layton's past. That was like the highlight for me of the game. Although the puzzles were fun, I mean, there were puzzles in which you chose an answer that you thought was right and you're wrong. It's either you misread the question or you overthought something, or there's always the puzzles you're working it out and then it says you got it right and you don't even know what you did. Those are always fun. Um, as I said, the story split in almost split into like two different storylines that that intervene as well. You got the case at Monte d'Or, and you got Layton's past talk about his friend Randall. As I was saying, uh, they're both about the mask and chaos. So of course they're gonna intervene at one point. Um, I'm not gonna talk about when it happens, but one of the best gameplay aspects I enjoyed was when you were playing this kind of like a Pokemon style version in which you're playing as Professor Layton doing that exploring like that. I really enjoyed it, especially like the puzzles and kind of the battle scenes and all that. Uh, the game was awesome. Um, I would say it had the second strongest story to start. However, the ending the ending actually ended on a really good cliffhanger. I really enjoyed the ending. However, I felt as if the ending itself was kind of lackluster compared to the Unwound Future, and it was I enjoyed it honestly. Um, so I for any Professor Layton fan, I definitely pick it up, considering this is going to be the second to last game that actually stars Professor Layton. Um, and it's fun. I'm pretty sure you'll all enjoy it if you play it. So I give Professor Layton and the Miracle Mask 4 stars out of 5. Finally, we've come to the triple feature of the triple feature. The initial thoughts on Paper Mario Sticker Star. Um, well, the game starts off with this what was it, comet thing about stickers and all that. And Bowser comes in and crashes the party and all that big surprise and all. And well, the gameplay is based mainly on collecting stickers. You gotta collect stickers to do battle, and stickers are obviously the most important thing of the game. Um, I haven't even completed the first dungeon of the first castle yet, so I can't give the review, and I don't know how the entire story goes and all that. However, if I was to review the game right now, I'd give it 2 stars out of 5 because the game does not play like a Paper Mario game. I mean, you got it goes back to turn based, which is different than Super Paper Mario. However, um, the game likes to throw more than one enemy at you, and you can only do one attack at one time, and it only hits one enemy. So you only have Mario. Mario is the only playable character. There are so far no supporting characters, no party members. So it's Mario versus the world, which is kind of rough, especially when you get two, three, four different enemies to fight, and you have to take them all out, and you only have one attack to do so, and then they all can attack you. So you have one attack, and then you have 4 attacks potentially. So it's really hard in the battle system, and it doesn't even have a leveling up system. So there's no experience and all that, making it feel less like an RPG like it should, like they try to make it. So it makes battles unimportant too. Like before, when you had experience, you'd go into battle to just to level up for fun. You want to get a higher level to so battles later on would be easier. There is no level up here, so going into battle is just a waste of time. Honestly, um, as I said, there's the sticker part is actually fun. Collecting stickers and not having to go to the shop to buy stickers and all that. That's a really cool feature. However, as I said, the battle system, no, it doesn't feel like a RPG. Um, Big fans of the Paper Mario series, you're gonna be very, very, very disappointed with this game. Fans who've only played Super Paper Mario, I think you'll enjoy the game more than you should because Super Paper Mario was not a Paper Mario game. So, like I said, I haven't finished the game, so I can't give it an actual review. However, the game itself is not that good, and but like I said, I haven't finished it, so we'll see in the final review. Um, that's about it. I kind of enjoy it. The game's kind of fun. It does have that Paper Mario humor to it, but it definitely does not play as a Paper Mario game.